Yesterday, we built the chatbot that shows the chat history, but AI don't remember that because we were not passing it to AI. If an AI can't remember the conversation, it's not exactly a chatbot. It's just a text box, right? Fancy text box. Today, we will fix that and make the chatbots feel complete. What we will build today? We'll build a chatbot that remembers the conversation. It shows the welcome message for the first text. It displays the conversation statistics on the sidebar. It allows the user to clear the history as well. Now, in today's challenge, we'll make the app more polished and user friendly. Today is day 11 of 30 days of AI coding challenge. This challenge is structured in a way that you learn by doing and step by step build the AI app using Streamlit in Snowflake. Let's start and let me show you how you will make this looks and when we exactly run the app. Now, let me show you how it looks when we actually run the app. You can see as and when we started this app, by default, welcome message is provided. It's shown, right? And you can see a response and your messages. It will show the total run stat, the conversation statistics on the left hand side. This is a sidebar. Okay. And even you can clear the history from here whenever you want to clear it. Okay. So let me ask something. Make sure I'll give some input to it and let's see if it remember my name or not. Okay. So now it's telling, but let me, yeah, see. So in the previous day, day 10, it we are not passing the chat history to the AI. Now you can see in this prompt, it has already taken the history. Okay. Now it know my name, right? Because I told him, and while passing this LLM function, we are passing the history as well. And you can see that this is coming up, chat is coming up. We can clear the history and you can see it's working, right? So it looks very good. Let's start with the code walkthrough weekly. So as I mentioned today that we are passing the chat history to the AI. How we are doing it? Let's understand. Instead of going through this piece of code, let's understand what additional thing we are doing today. What's the code behind it? Okay. Let's start step by step. So welcome message. For the welcome message, they are just initiating a messages as a new variable in the session state. Okay. And by default, the value for this is this role. There could be two role, either assistant or user. So for the assistant, they will say, hi, I'm a assistant. How can I help you? This is a welcome message. This is initiated by default. Okay. This is the initialization of that. Now, for the statistics that you can see over here on the left hand side in the sidebar, right? How we are doing it. So with the sidebar, right? As you already know about this, sidebar is one of the property, okay? The functionality is there. In that, just passing the header for messages. So user underscore messages. What we are doing in this, we are just counting the number of messages where the role is equal to user. For every user, we are counting it and finding the length. Okay, same we are doing for assistant. And we are using st.metric. This is another functionality where we are just, it's a kind of a numeric figure, right? Like we have metrics in the KPI in the dashboard. Same way we have this one of the metric which shows the number. Okay, so this is the metric. This your messages. This is one of the metric. This is another metric. So this is for the statistic. Now clear history button. So when you see a button over here, so it is basically initializing the same message to the messages variable in the session state. Okay, and rerunning the whole app. Okay, cool. Now, apart from that, the main thing that you need to take care is this one, passing the conversation history to the LLM. So this is the function that we are calling. And what is passed? Full prompt. What is there in the full prompt? Prompt. That is the conversation. So what is inside the conversation? We are just joining all the messages together in the key value pair. Okay. So what is the key? Key is this. Okay. And user, if the message role, it means we are reading the message variable from the session state and putting doing a loop on top of it, and this is the every message. So for every message, every entry, we are just checking what is the value for role. Is it a user or assistant? If it's a user, then we'll just mention user, else assistant. Okay, this is the key defined. Now for the content, so whatever will be there, we'll just pass the content, okay, as it is, and we are just joining all this together into a prompt. Okay, whatever we will pass over here, right? So it will just combine all the history and pass it to the LM. This is the main important part you need to understand. Rest all is, I think I've already discussed. So this is a little bit about the chat history. Okay. Now, few more topics that you need to learn today. The documentation part. So there is one st.metric, as I've already explained. So you can definitely go deep dive using this documentation if you want to learn more of its property. Same for rerun. Rerun is there to rerun the whole script again. Okay. When you want to stop at that particular point. All right. So you can definitely refer this documentation. I'll put it in a description. So do refer it. Okay. Let's understand the implementation. So just copy the previous day 10 app. Now go back to this documentation, copy the latest code, override it, and yeah, you see the LLM, the AI now remember my name because the history is provided with the prompt. Cool. So just to wrap up, what we learned today, we learned that how a chatbot now remembers the conversation properly, right? A cleaner UI with a welcome message, sidebar that really shows the real chat insights, correct? And user can reset the chat anytime. This is Sudeep Kumar. Make sure to like the video and subscribe the channel to watch more of my videos, and do share with your friends. Try a longer conversation with your AI chatbot and comment done once it's finished for the day 11. Tomorrow, we'll make the chatbot a little bit more smarter with having some additional improvements by adding the streaming responses. Okay, till then, take care. Bye bye.